batteries.
And we're back for the final match of the game here at UNAM's Deportivo Alfredo Harp Halo Stadium. And now we saw the national anthem of the finals between Mexico and Jamaica.
Un soldado en cada hijo de Dios.
4. Quédate.
Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero a prestar dentro de la tierra, al sonoro rugir del cañón.
3.
Y retiembla en sus centros la tierra, al sonoro rugir del cañón.
4.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Mexican national anthem. Nothing better than a national anthem to get you fired up for this phenomenal game coming up, Jamaica against Mexico. My name's Gavin McLeavy. We're at the Rugby Super Sevens week. I've got Kelson Figueroa next to me, legendary TNT Trinidad and Tobago player, to get through this game. It's been a great weekend so far, and this is the highlight right here. This is the penultimate game, the last game of the tournament. Kelson, what are your thoughts to get us started?
And again, Mexico really doing well in the tournament. All Mexico teams, they're going to try and make it 4 out of 4 in finals today. And again, we can see great home support, but Jamaica's not going to let this happen, having lost a couple of finals today and yesterday. And a lot of pride is going to be on that ice green and gold shirt to bring it home for the Jamaican team.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 so far for the Mexicans. So Jamaica are going to try and upset the crowd in the 2022 Rugby America's North Super Sevens. We're here in Mexico City at the Alfredo Harper Halo grounds. The crowd are in full voice, and Jamaica are kicking off in the yellow from the left of your screen to Mexico in green on the right. And this one goes up. Mexico take it. And Rodriguez gets an early touch. Tries to drop it inside, goes to ground.
And again, we see great attacking platform by Mexico. Just bouncing off multiple people there. Just need assistance from the area to just get it right. Line out here for Jamaica. And again, these teams are going to be really fired up. A place on the HSBC qualifier series up for grabs for the winners of this cup.
So Fraser to put it in for this line out. Good take off the top. Bobbled it a little bit there though. He managed to get it back. Facey picks it up. Taken to ground handily by Mexico. Roy Smith getting them going. And some go forward for Jamaica. Loose ball. Pops into the hands of Mexico. Sanchez. Another feisty little scrum half. And Guerrero pops it up. Cool heads needed here. He split them. Great tackle from Fraser. And the counter ruck from Jamaica. They've got the ball. Loose over the top, putting themselves under pressure here. Facey's getting chased. He gets outside of his try line. Oh, and he went straight to ground. Chavez looking, bobbing, weaving. Mexico are over. Mexico are over. The captain, was it Rodriguez? Andres Rodriguez gets over to get Mexico on the board. The crowd goes wild.
And again, Jamaica did great work to pinch that ball in the ruck there. But again, great work on the third end there. Facey was unable to get away from the contact. And quick thinking by Chavez, releasing the captain to get the first point to the board for Mexico in this men's final.
Well, this one's going to be a good one.
Kick successful. 7 points the better. Mexico over Jamaica. Couple minutes into this first half. As we look at the replay here, Chavez taps and goes quickly. Captain in support. An easy 5 points to put them in front.
It's just good pressure, wasn't it? Good defensive pressure. You can see the large head pictures of the captain, Rodriguez, in the background. Some family supporters, I'm sure.
Tinks it in forward. Martinez tried to pick it up. Knock on advantage playing by the referee.
Yeah, I think they go with that first knock on.
And again, excitement all around. I see the stands full of supporters for this final match here. Everything to play for, both teams qualifying for the Pan America Games 2023. And maybe Jamaica has the opportunity to release their speedster number 12, Mark Cotter.
I think one of the big game plans for Mexico is to get on the board early, because they know that Jamaica can occasionally get a little frustrated when they go behind. It is a trait of theirs in recent years. So the game plan's going well so far for Mexico.
And again, the dancing feet of Mikel Facey were coming very handy right now to relieve some of this pressure that Mexico are putting on the boys from Jamaica.
The thing is, with Jamaica, they've got so much ammunition from different areas of the field that can just do it on their own if they want to.
Extra push by Jamaica. And again, Chavez going to get it underway, the familiar red scrum cap, and they're going to say, hey, we're going to have a scrum to tie up some of these big boys and give opportunity for Rodriguez on the wing to do what he does best.
Yeah, not a bad decision. See if it works out for him.
And again, with Guerrero in the middle, anything can happen. He's really been electric, just nifty footwork all tournament long, and we can look for him to be a big impact on this Mexico team.
Yeah, just does everything with urgency, doesn't he? Wants to do everything yesterday. Guerrero, the man we're speaking about, steps a couple. He's got a lot of work to do, but he's got the support with him. Picks, goes. Little step inside. Swings by one, bumps the next one, is taken to the ground. Right about the 22. Massive counter ruck from Jamaica, and they come away with the ball. Roy Smith. Facey. Skips out of that one. Now he's wrapped up. Let's go looking to the short side and going the long way. There's Fraser. Longer pass again. There's space over there. They managed just to reel him in. That's a phenomenal tackle.
And again, Martinez doing great work on the defense there. The referee showed offside signal by the referee, and the both teams really get to suck in some air as everything has really been happening at an electric pace.
Clutch tackle there, just pulls the shirt and reels in the ankles.
Fraser gets us back underway to Roy Smith. Roy Smith looks to long pass out wide, trying to get it to the big boys. Finally into speed to Cotton, and now it's Facey. Big left foot step. Goes on the outside, and that's what Jamaica can do. Danger everywhere like it, and the fleet-footed Mikel Facey gets Jamaica back on the board with a kick to come.
Yeah, he keeps adding those tries to his highlight reel. We're going to run out of videotape, mate.
And again, 3 Mexican players in front. He had a confident, a big right foot step, and then had the speed to take it all the way. 7-5 with a kick to come, and Roy Smith needs to put this over to level the score.
We've got a game on our hands.
And again, Jamaica with the arsenal of speedsters. The conversion is successful. The level peggings right now. And again, Jamaica have so much speed at any given moment. The X factor, if you look at the replay, Facey just cruising in. No Mexican in sight.
I really think Jamaica are going to do well if there's a lot of loose play. That's where they're going to find the openings, because if it's in Mexican hands, they're not going to give up the ball. They're going to run down the clock, pass the ball, and find gaps when they can. They'll be patient. Jamaica have got to upset that patience.
Nice catch by Mexico. Recycled ball. Guerrero shoots it out wide. Stops and checks, trying to change the face of the play. Mexico's advantage out wide if they can use it.
Crossing. Yeah, you could see that coming.
Jamaica through Roy Smith looks up, looks for the space, gets into the hands of the big boys, and he bumps forward, taking 2 or 3 men in with him. Jamaica just need the ball to come out quicker. And Jamaica great line speed, but Jamaica strong footwork as Roy Smith loops around, sends it out to Cottam out wide. Cottam one-on-one with Martinez. Cottam is successful, and he dots it down for the second try for Jamaica.
Really casual through the middle, wasn't it? It made it look very easy, very smooth. Just a little pop pass over his shoulder, and Smith sees the winger with some space. Okay, and Jamaica.
Again, Cottam, the 400-meter runner, turned rugby player, really shows his guile on the outside. Very balanced runner, seems to be gliding through the air, and he gets Jamaica in front.
No danger for him to run around a corner at a 400-meter sprinter.
Kick unsuccessful. And again, the score is 12 points to 5 in favor of Jamaica going into the second half. As you look at the replay there, Roy Smith looping around, send a big pass out to Cottam, one-on-one with the big man Martinez, couldn't hold on to him, and he in for the go-ahead try for Jamaica. Exuberation here for the men in ice green and gold. As you go into the half, Jamaica 12 points to 7 over Mexico.
When's that? Like, I think that's to the end, isn't it? Absolutely. Yeah, okay, we're going to get underway in just a few seconds. Current score, I got Jamaica 14-7 over Mexico right now. Mexico with a great start earlier. Jamaica crept their way back into it with a couple of tries late in the second half. Mexico in control right now. Big hit coming in, a little bit late there. That's the number 1 on the top side, Juan Pablo Martinez. Been great all weekend. Mexico looking to work it all the way back. Looping passes. They've gone all the way across. A step inside. Another step. Roy Smith wraps up well. Nice pop off the floor. The captain, Rodriguez. Another long pass from him. A massive hit coming in from Jamaica. There was dust everywhere, and some of it might have been body parts. Amazing work.
Then Mexico again tried to use it wide. The switch pass to no one, and Jamaica trying to put pressure. Can he pick it up? Mikel Facey and Roy Smith, 2 men in for the tackle, but he does well. Facey counteracts excellently, picked up by Roy Smith, looking for the support. And Jamaica goes straight down the middle. Mexico without the legs. It's a big number 1, Rampton, going home. Rampton over for the line, and he scores another big try for Jamaica.
Phenomenal stuff. It was all isolation over here, and then the counter ruck from Facey, the pickup from Roy Smith, and releases Rampton. It was easy work for him. Just had to run in a straight line, dot the ball down.
As we see the Jamaican contingent in this crowd being hyped up. Jamaica up 2 tries with it. And then Mexico just needing to push a little bit deeper as the Jamaica makes some changes just to keep the momentum going. On comes the big Norval Stewart.
Some fresh legs coming on then. Here's another quick look at the end of that. It was pretty easy for Rampton. He just had to run a straight line, checking over his shoulder, make sure nobody was coming. But the work was done with the defensive pressure almost inside their own 22 with the big hit early, pushing them back to the 50, and then the big counter ruck from Mikel Facey. The crowd out here has been phenomenal this weekend. Just kept getting bigger and louder as we went along the weekend.
Roy Smith gets us back underway. Jamaica leading 19 points to 7 over Mexico. Hard break here if Jamaica can just damage the hearts of these supporters here, as Mexico has won all the finals they played in so far this weekend. Great work by the boys in ice green and gold.
Could be spoiling the party. But here's Mexico now, just coming outside of the 22. Stiff arms and goes past Mace Facey. Good communication, and they somehow bobbled the ball out. Fraser
and again,
got a hand in there somehow.
The big Stewart just wraps up the ball. Jamaica has opportunity to go again. Picks and goes, skips out the tackle, and this could be it. Martinez, the number 1 sweeping. Fraser has support. He bumps into him. Great cover tackle. Looks for the pop-up. Fraser is there. Jamaica doesn't have any support. Again, looking for Roy Smith there, but Jamaica got the feet in. And again, Jamaica win the penalty. Sorry, Mexico win the penalty. Jamaica just slow on the support. And again, this is end-to-end stuff between these two teams.
Scott Young had the support with him, but he couldn't see them. There was no comms, there was no communication. So he went to contact, and it was right there. There was 2 Jamaica support players with him. Ball's coming over this way. He gets to about just shy of the 50 and relieves a bit of pressure for Mexico.
And again, these men are leaving everything on the pitch. 19 points better, Jamaica over Mexico. And again, tired bodies out there, but they're digging very, very deep. Mexico really got the chase back, and we see the one-on-one tackle really saved them there, because that would have been a nail in the coffin if Jamaica had scored another try there.
So Mexico do well to take that. Delayed the throw-in. Looping passes, but very accurate. Mexico dragged down on the far side, same position.
Great recycle ball here. Mexico trying to shoot it back quickly other direction. Ball just doesn't go to hand. Eventually into the green shirt hands. Looks for the pop back inside. 2-on-1 if they get. Upending in the tackle. The referee's playing advantage. High tackle is a call by the referee. They tap quick and they go. Jamaica just caught napping.
Guerrero going at them, and he offloads. A step inside.
3 yellow shirts engulf him. He knocks on the ball, but illegally, says the referee, not releasing the tackle. And Mexico get another tap as at this they tap and they go. Great tackle by Jamaica. Mexico again excellent at the breakdowns. Shoots it out wide to Rodriguez. The big Martinez in the middle bumps forward, look for the offload. And again, the lazy runner by Jamaica doesn't really be seen by the referee. Stewart spins around the tackle here. He doesn't have the legs. He tries to fend, just couldn't get him going. Jamaica support is slow again. Mexico turned the ball over. Stewart is on the floor, but Mexico tried to take it quickly, but off the mark. Mexico tap and go again. Ball doesn't go to hand. Finds the captain. What can he do? Throws a part and big smash. Gets the ball to the floor. Jamaica tried to rock. The captain takes it out 3-on-1 on the outside if he can work it. Switches the play back. Mexico probing. Need a score. Back to the captain. Captain shows the dummy. Bumps into 2 Jamaican players. Both of them goes down. And again looking for the show and go in the space. Forward pass signaled by the referee, and time is out, and we got multiple bodies on the floor.
Wow, breathless right now. There was a massive collision of heads between 2 of the Jamaican players going for the same tackle. But that was phenomenal phases going through the last couple of minutes. I'm sure you were out of breath from talking your way through that one, mate.
Mexico tried to add the impetus. Even Jamaica, they both make switches as the big Christopher Bell comes on for Jamaica, and Chavez, the red scrum cap, comes to really get a grip of this game. Both teams are really, really tired. Last game of the day up for grabs is that spot in the HSBC Challenger Series 2023. So both teams are super desperate.
I'm looking across this field as bodies strewn everywhere. There's 4 Jamaicans laying on the floor right now. 3 of them legit injured. One of them, I think, just tired. But people slowly getting back to their feet from the last couple of minutes of genuinely organised chaos.
And again, exhaustion by the both teams, really not leaving anything for chance. They're not going to leave anything on the pitch. And again, all is at stakes. But again, great work by the RAN medical team. Player welfare is a high priority here in this tournament, and we have well-educated staff. I've been trained all this week to get more and more medics appropriately accredited to perform these tasks.
Yeah, it's not just the big game final. There's a whole bunch of other stuff goes on, the build up to it, the training that goes on within the community from the World Rugby and RAN staff.
And again, exciting here. Can Mexico make it 4 out of 4 finals? Jamaica's hampering that at this minute. And again, we see the Mexican players really hyping the crowd, really to get the crowd behind them. Let's see if we can storm home with an upset.
Yeah, they need that energy right now to get back into this game. It's been a closer game than the score suggests so far. Both Jamaica players on the floor trying to convince the medical staff that they're good.
And again, funny thing about rugby, the players really try their best to stay on the pitch to show that they're not injured compared to the other sports, probably like soccer.
Soccer, for example.
Well, in the Caribbean, we call it football.
Football, true
So,
enough.
just for context, football, you actually kick the ball.
Actually, true enough. So they did make the substitutions regardless of those pleas to stay on the field. But there's plenty of strength in depth for this Jamaica team.
Fraser gets us back underway with the scrum. And again, Jamaica just have loads and loads of speed. Does Mexico have the legs to keep up?
I think Jamaica might have a stronger bench. That's my thought process. So Jamaica with the put-in. Fraser pops it up, but it's not to anyone's hands.
And again, Jamaica just bobbled the ball. Great pressure by Mexico. Roy Smith has to kick it into touch just to relieve some pressure, but it's only for a short time. Mexico tried to take it quickly, but there was touch in the stands, so it'll be a set piece. The wind is trying to pick up here. I see tents flying all over.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit breezy. The sun's going down, so it's cooling off quite quickly, which I'm sure the guys are enjoying. It's been really warm during the day today, but we are at elevation, so it gets cold quick once the sun disappears.
Mexico with a set piece, dangerous line in the 22. Excellent work, brings it down, but Jamaica and Anderson Jr. just tries to hold it up. And the referee says offside call, and Mexico tried to tap it quickly. Jamaica's going to get a card if they tackle. Big bump by Bell. Bell stopped it short. But Jamaica was not 10, and the referee's going to have to give a card. So Jamaica will be short for this game as Bell shows disgust, but they really weren't back on the line.
Yep. Didn't give him a half inch, never mind a yard.
Chavez shoots it out wide. Mexico with numbers to burn. Guerrero steps one. He steps two. Wrapped up by Fraser. Wrestled to the floor. And again, pressured seconds being eaten up here. Chavez tries to shoot out wide. Mexico tried to push for the try line here, but it's held up. And again, the referee says offside is a call. Chavez taps it quickly, steps and goes, reaches for the line. Try Mexico.
This crowd's going to lose their mind right now. And Chavez kicks it over. That's good too. Oh, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Jamaica take it.
And again, breathtaking stuff here. Jamaica winning this game 19 points to 14 over Mexico. And again, thanks for joining us here in Mexico City, where Jamaica defeated Mexico 19 points to 14 here at the Deportivo Alfredo Harpilu grounds. For Ron, the production crew, the commentary crew, Kelson Figueroa, and my co-host here, Gavin McClevey, and the entire crew, I'm saying thanks for tuning in to the 2022 Rugby America North Super Sevens tournament.
Thanks for being here, guys.